Hello guys, good morning to all. Welcome to the new sessions of Accessible Modifier. In the previous video, I explained about Accessibility Modifier. What are those? Okay, first I in my notepad. I explained previous video there is four Accessible Modifier. One is private, second one is default, third one is protected, and last one is public. Okay, last one is public. And private is access within the class, and default, basically default we can access within the package. Within the package we can access default. Protected we can access outside of the package, but only in the only in the subclass, only in the subclass. That only that only by using subclass subclass reference. By using subclass reference we can use protected. Okay, we can use protected. Last one is public, that means anywhere. Those things I have explained previous video. For more knowledge you can check the previous video. Okay, there is more elaboration is given to that video. Today's class is based about practicals. Practicals about accessible modifier, where they access, where they not access. Those things I have to give practical knowledge to you. Okay, so that I have created some program. Okay, let's see your program. I have opened my edit plus software. Okay, and I open, yes, I have created a program. Okay, I have created a program. In this program I declare a package. This is a package. This is a package. What is called? We define we define specific package. We define a specific package level. Okay, package, using package keyword. By using package keyword we're creating, and I define a class, public class, that means anyone can access. Okay, you can access anywhere in the class. Public, I have a declared class, public class. Okay, then I declare A as private, B as default. Okay, B as default, C as protected, D as public. I have declared four variables. One is int is a private member, float is sorry int is a private, B is variable, B defined as protected, C is defined as default, C as protected, D as public. Okay, then I want to create. I have it is also non-static. We have to call them. Then we have to using, we cannot call them directly. If you want to call them, they compile throw error. So that we have to create an object. So that I have created an object in main method. A1 is equal to new a. I create A1 is a new a, and I want to call those members and see the output. It is possible whatever I conceptually said previous video, it practically is true or not. So that I write system out return a dot a. Here A1 is object reference. Whenever trying to call from object reference, there is most object reference plus variable name. Object reference plus dot variable name. This is mandatory to whenever you want to call the see the output. So I write a plus a1 dot a. A1 is object reference, a is a variable. Then I want to comment this line. What is the output? Just see the output. When it was compiled. I want to see you how to compile. This is a one package level syntax. So that package level syntax can be compile different procedure. There is no Java.c. This is possible, not but this is not possible by using. Yes, this is my YouTube video. I write simple to command prompt cmd type cmd, and you have to write the code compile. Okay, Java C hyphen D space dot space, write whatever the class name is A. Okay, A dot Java. This is the code, and hyphen D. We must use to option create package script, so that we can use to compile. When I'm trying to compile, yes, it is compiled. I have to execute. If you want to execute, simple write Java. Execute. Look, please look at there is a in there is a package created. There is no package previous session. P1 package created, and you want to compile P1 dot A. Whenever you try P1 dot A, see the output. What is the output? 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is the display. Just see the videos. 20, 30, 40. That was displayed. Okay, this is displayed because of isn't that I am not saving the that profile, so that this is give me this error. So I am to save it, and again go to the command prompt, type cmd, and simple like Java C space sd space dot space class name dot Java. Compile. It is compiled, and if you want to output, simple write Java space package name p1 dot a, and enter. You will get answer 10, and also answer get 10. 10 is a private. We can access same class. We can access or not. Suppose I write another thing. System the output println b a1 dot b. Okay. This time also compile. There is no compile time error. Please look at the screen and the compile. There is no compile time error. And also I write same thing in twice. C. I want to see the output C. C, and I want to see the output D, not D, and I want to save it. Save it. Then look the output screen. I want to compile. This happily compile and execute. Enter key 10, 20, 30, 40. The output show 10, 20, 30, 40. That means in a class we can access every member. We can access private, we can access default, we can access public, we can access what protected. In the class, in a same class, we can access anything. Okay, so that the answer is 10, 20, 30, 40. This is the first program. And second one, I want to give the second one. Second one is outside, within a package, within the same package, and another class. You have another class. Suppose I have another class. I to open. I have a class called B. Same package. Package name is same. Okay. Class is B. I want to call the A class package, a class member into my class B. So I have to create object reference A1 into new A, and call those variable by using object reference, and it is another class, same package. P1 is a package. In package there is two class A, class B. First class one, that is proof that anything private, public, those four member can be accessible within the same class. I want to see outside class another class. I want to access B class to A class. What is the output? And system write system dot output A dot A1 dot B. I want to write A. Simple. I want to compile it. I want to compile it, and this is compiled, is compiled, and see the output 20. We showed the output 20. Okay, that means you can access it, you can, but in the class level you cannot access, the class level you cannot access those members. Suppose you can access another private, but you can access anything. Without private you can access anything. Private is within the class, private is within the class, so that you cannot access outside. But protected public, those are default, those are member you can access anywhere. We compile a simple compile term. A has private access, A has private access, so that A cannot access, we can't access A because A is a private. What is private in A class? A is a private. Please look that A class is a private. I want to show you to screen. Please look at A is a private, so we cannot access outside. As a definition I given, private member can access within the class, within the class. Okay. And second, like so I want to comment it, and I want to execute B or not. Simple, I learn to compile it. Okay, I have to save it, and even enter is happily compile. So that in the example I want to give proper modification, that outside class, outside class, everything is possible, everything accessible, without, without what, without protect, without public we cannot access outside class. And to compile it and to see what is the, it is possible or not. And to compile, sorry, enter, it is compile and execute. See the output, I have not save it. Okay, chalo save it कर लिया. I want to answer, enter. Okay, this is the output. That means we can access, it is possible, there is no compile time error. First one, inside class you can access, outside class protected is not accessible. Sorry, private is accessible. I have to give another example, that within the same package expect private variable, all variable are accessible. There is the, that is the summary, and I want to call the same variable outside the package. I have a, so that I have to create another package. So I create another package called C. In the package, this is, look, this is package 2 is another package, and I have to call from one package to another by using import statement only. If you want to call one package to another package, then you have to write import statement. As I write import statement, the class C extend A. That means we can access class is a super class, subclass, and A is a super class. We can access it. Whenever trying to compile it, please see, whenever we are trying to compile it, the compiler through errors. Why? Please check and to save it and those things, and to yes, and to modify it. Okay, I'm trying to access those things and to remove, cut, I have to cut it, and I want to compile it. See what is the output, and the command from simple type c dot enter. There's compile time error, cannot find symbol a variable a1, they cannot find the symbol of a. A reason is that, the reason is that if you want to access a class member, so you have to create object, so that you can access, create an object, and I want to access the variables. Compile, it is through error. A is a private. By the A is a private, we cannot access. So outside package you cannot access. private also access within the class, not outside package. Okay, so it is throw error, compile time error. I have created another, so I have to is comment it and to see the output of is B is a default. Default is accessible outside package or not. So I want to prove it. So I want to compile the same code, enter it, and see. I have to save the. Okay. See, whenever I try to compile it through. B is not public, we can access from outside package because B is a default. Default is accessible within the same class or another class of the same package, but we cannot access outside package. So that compiler throw error. Simple right compiler. B is not public. It is not public. We cannot access outside package. Okay. So that I want to comment it and write another C and to C. C is a what? C is a protected. Protected is accessible in protected is accessible or not. So that I want to compile, see the output. If I easily compile, enter the code, then I have here C has a protected access in A. That way, I have explained you why protected access, where is accessible protected. Protected access outside package. We can access outside package, but only C class object reference. Here is a reference of A class not, here C class reference. If it's child class reference, then it will accessible. So it is through compile time error that outside package without child class reference, we cannot access. If we access the compiler through error. So finally, I want to compile the public. Public can you can access anywhere. You can access anywhere in the project. Compile. I have to change its name to be. Yes. Change it and simple see the output it is giving the no error simple right see enter what is no compile let's compile there is no error this is the main method you can execute there is no compile time error okay then if I create another child class means C class object reference C class object reference then there are two error private and protected we can use but default whatever default and protected they cannot access because as a definition given within the class protected you can access and second one is default is within the package p2 is another package so we cannot access it Mm, and this and default is accessible same package but protected and public are accessible because I have created a child class reference that is same class reference so that you can access it. You happily code compile. There's no compile time error. You can get it. Okay, there's no compile time error. This is three example. Basically about the practical knowledge about the accessibility modifier. I think you have understood the what is the actual basis first example I have given to you in class level anything you can compile it will happily execute secondly I have created another package I have created same package I have created another class and to compile the package b to a possible not there is for a compile time error that a is a private they cannot access from outside class the same class can access. I have third example that I have created another package. The package I have created a class C, and I have a two object reference of A class reference and C class reference. And C class reference I have found it three compile time error because first one is from private because private is not accessible. Private can access outside package, but with the help of subclass reference. And second one is I got error from default. Default can be accessed outside package. You can access it outside package. Due to another package, so it cannot be accessed. And I have update another error that is private because private can be accessed outside of the class. So the three compile time error I get and This is I prove it practically. Please go through the videos, and if you have any doubt you can comment me. I have solved it, and I have to give more videos that about the access modifier. I get more program, okay, practical knowledge. That's all. Thank you. That's all today. Thank you.